Oh, it's Killer Queen Antique Jewelry live from England. Is it a sale? Is it a preview? You tell me. I'll wait for my people to get the notification. And if you're just tuning into YouTube, I'm Dana Stewart Coates and I sell mostly antique jewelry from England. Antique, vintage, sometimes a bit of modern. It all depends on what we find and what strikes my fancy that day. I'd love for you all to come in and say hello. One person watching. Oh, and it's Lily. Hi, Lily. Lily just asked me, are you going to have a sale? Well, I mean, is it a sale? Is it a preview? I'll show you some things. You tell me if you like them, if you're interested. No pressure. Hi, Ellen. How are you feeling today, honey? Let's turn the music down. Goodness. Got a little carried away there. Better that you hear the music than my clocks, which drives some people crazy, but I like them. Could either one of you send me the link? Hi, Joanna. Joanna, I got that necklace out. Oh no, the coughing. Oh my gosh. What's always worse at night, and it's because you're less active and you realize it. I got the necklace out and I got the gold chain to attach to it, and then I realized I'm going to do it to specifications. Hi, Carol. So I have enough chain to make it 20 inches long. Because like I said, at the moment, I think it's 14. No, it can't even be 14. My neck is 12 and a half. I think it's 13. Oh, I don't have the light on over the camera. That would be really, really wise. There we go. That is the ice cream man. It is a stunning Edwardian. And unfortunately, I mean, I think the other Edwardian, the turquoise that I have today, is probably a short. Now, silver is easier to change, obviously. But I was lucky, quite lucky, and had a pendant that, yep. That pearl's a little rough, isn't it? Wonder if if anybody doesn't like it, I'll have it swapped out. Felicia, oh my goodness. Can one of my girls send me the link for this so I can pass it on? Yeah, that turquoise is absolutely gorgeous. It is a shorty. But yeah, honestly, finally, I do prefer them rather short. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Ellen sent me the link. There we go. Felicia, how have you been? My goodness, it has been months since we've seen you. I know you weren't well. I know you're doing your own content, your own thing. I'm hoping Lucia will come in. I did send her a message and ask her to come in. I saw she had a video today, but she might have missed it because I WhatsApped her. Yeah, you crawled out. That doesn't sound good. Are you okay? Joanna, I did manage to get you something to go with your heart bracelet, your double heart bracelet. Hi, Terry. You were locked out. Felicia's crawling in. What's going on with my girls? One of my gold dealers in Birmingham had this, and he said, "Oh, nobody wants a stick pin." I said, she'll love it." Oh, don't talk to me about old and rusty. It's a base metal pin, but I thought you could repurpose it to a pendant or a ring. They're really easily made into rings. I'd say I'm enjoying a protein coffee, but I don't know if I'm really enjoying it. I'm trying to get more protein in my diet. It's 20 grams of protein. It says best served chilled. This stuff's probably best served in the rubbish bin. Oof. Hi, Justine. Justine, is this the necklace? I think what I did was set it aside because I think you wanted it lengthened a bit. Because this wasn't with the glass. It was in a holds box. The crown icons next to your names, that is a new thing, top fans for YouTube. And isn't it special that they put crowns? It is pink. It's like a variegated pink. It's not quite solid pink. And you all know the pink is the most rare color. Well, in vintage and antique jewelry. The one in the center is actually the darkest, and then they gradually get lighter. Jane, did you see the locket yesterday? Where's it at? Is there a special bill in your life, Jane, that we don't know about? On the bust, it's rock crystal. That's fancy rock, fancy carp. No bills in your life? Do you want a bill in your life? Yeah, I know it's the wrong spelling as well. I just thought it was really adorable. Would you like a bill in your life? No, I don't want any bills. Um, Send me checks. Send me cash. I don't want bills. Yeah, there's fancy rock cut crystal on the bust. That one's kind of short. Hey, but it's hot outside, and I just reached into my crystal drawer and I had to pull one out. I have some antique chains, the Georgian pendant, if y'all missed it yesterday. Terry said she thought it looked like horns. I think it's a really pretty bow. But you see it how you see it. And they are foiled diamonds, so they look dark, but they're not. It's just the foiling behind them. I still need to measure that chain. Let me see if I'm a little bit more prepared and actually have a tape measure out here. That would be smart, wouldn't it? Well, if it's smart, it probably wouldn't be me. I'm not feeling that swift these days. Let me see. You can hear the rattling of packages because I have been packing the last few days. I've got probably 2 more days to go. Well, I am going to put some out tomorrow. So some of you will get, I just dropped something, darn it. Some of you will get invoices. Eee, those scissors are sticky. Not invoices. Photos and tracking. Hi, Colleen. How are you, honey? It'll probably help if I put my glasses on. That usually helps to see. It's heck when you get older and your up-close vision goes. So you pull your glasses up and then you can't see anything. And unfortunately, my contacts are no better. Yeah, and I did the progressive lens thing. Yeah. It kind of makes me feel dizzy. Does anybody else have that? Hi, Cache. How are you, sweetheart? I don't know if my brain's left me yet. Sometimes I do wonder. I've got to find a tape measure because we've got some short necklaces today. And of course, we'll have bracelets and everything else, so we've got to have a tape out. So, pardon me for not being completely prepared. Oh gosh, I forgot about this one too. Of course, the flowers are uranium. Hi, Leslie. How are you, sweetheart? For all of you who keep yelling at me, you haven't had a glass show. Well, I pulled out some glass for today. Of course, the green and the yellow are uranium. Absolutely adorable on the neck. And totally summery. Look at the color on these fire polished. But again, got to find the tape. It's a shorty. Wait till you see the color on these. Are they pink or are they lavender? They're diachroic when you get out in the sun. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now, this has a spring ring, so you could easily extend it. Art Deco check fire polished glass. So it's got that extra bit of zhuzh. I bet if we gunned this, it would come up on the gem tester because it feels like it has some crystal weight to me. So there's probably some lead in it as well. So while you peruse, I do have the scale out in case any of you are interested in gold, because I do try to weigh everything up for you before I present it. You should know what you're paying for. You know, here's the thing with packing. My office, I would never go camera up today. Well, yes, of course, there's always gold, honey. There are 2 new antique chains. There are loads of antique lockets and fobs and more. Oh, poor Leslie is here. She'll just die when she sees all these hearts. That is the most antique padlocks and gold padlocks that I've had in one sitting. Hi, Barb. So how many are there here? I mean, I know there's a couple £1,000 worth of gold here. So that'll tell you. Well, the price of gold today, that's not a whole lot, is it? There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 heart padlocks. And there are 2 engraved and some huge pink ones. And my favorite out of all of them, I wish it were engraved, is the teeny tiny one. It's adorable. Well, I don't mind that big engraved one and this big chunky pink one either. But Barbo sent me a link. Was it today, honey, you sent me the link for a dog clip? Just a gold dog clip, 10 karat gold dog clip. And what was it? How much was it? 400 and something? And I know it was smaller than the one that I have on this chain. Got to find the tape, because the chain, I can't tell you. I can guess the length, but you know, y'all want to know for sure what you're buying. The only problem is, I think I was measuring a package, and I'm not sure what I did with my tape measure. I've only got 4 of them here in my office. But I'm positive it was in with the packages. Oh, mercy. $495 they wanted. Now, wanting and getting are subjective. Wanting and getting are 2 very different things. But if you didn't know what you were buying, I mean, that's just a bit insane. I told Barb, now I have seen the larger ones, and it wasn't a tiny one like that, but I have seen the larger ones go for 200 pounds here. But findings, especially antique findings, I'd say they're worth their weight in gold, but I have told all of you that the norm for retail is 3 times, oh gosh, yay, I found a tape measure, is 3 times what melt is. I've never in my life charged 3 times what melt is. And I mean, I've sold Georgian, you know, everything. Georgian, Victorian, Edwardian. I don't think I've ever had anything older than Georgian in gold. Not offered here on the channel. But that is quite ridiculous. Okay, let's measure this. We'll measure this first antique one. Yeah, this was probably a guard chain. You know, a long guard chain. Because it's 10 and a half, so that's 1 inch, 21 inches. It's Rollo, Belcher, with a dog clip. It's probably a cut down long guard chain. Long guard chains would hold a woman's watch. And then I have this antique one. And it's all hallmarked up with a 9 carat. And the Victorian barrel clasp. 1.4 grams. That is embarrassing. That is absolutely embarrassing. For $495. Woo! Okay. Well, hey, good luck. Congratulations if they get it, and commiserations to the buyer. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to measure the Georgian. Well, the chain on the Georgian is Victorian. The latest it would be is Edwardian. It's got the 9 carat markings. And a little tiny knot in there, I see. Sorry about that zoom. But this is another rare one because it's actually 19 inches. What else can I show all of you? That many of you, if you watched the preview last night, you saw what's on offer. We've gone snaky here. I'm going to check and see if his eyes are garnet or if they're ruby. I think they're ruby. And I'd be wrong, they're garnet. They're not glowing under the black light. Makes sense. The other, I mean, the Victorian one I have, the silver Victorian ring, also has garnet eyes. It's a double snake. The 12-karat rose gold. Double Victorian with a rose cut diamond and the garnet in their gypsy set. Hate snakes. Hate snakes in real life. Love snake jewelry. Bit of an enigma. Now, I think I called these Art Deco, but I do believe they're Edwardian paste. And they're set on 9-karat gold, and they're absolutely gorgeous. On the original wires. Of course, if you want to go diamond, I have natural earth mine diamonds in silver and in 18-karat gold. Yeah, bugs too. Well, I don't really, it depends on the bug in real life. Like, I love dragonflies. I think they're absolutely gorgeous in real life. Spiders. Oh, God, spiders. No. Don't do spiders, but I love spider jewelry. These are 1/2 karat total weight. They're F color, SI clarity. They're naturally earth mine diamonds in 18-karat gold and platinum with platinum heads. I don't mind scarabs like beetles and things unless they're eating my roses. Then, then I'm not too happy about them. Now, I also have a 1/2 karat total weight set in sterling. Natural earth mine diamonds. They're rounds. These are GH color and SI clarity. Of course, they're not going to set them as white and fine in sterling, are they? I need to have an Egyptian show. We haven't had an Egyptian show in forever. Well, I need to source some more Egyptian jewelry because I won't be selling mine. Well, what little bit I have collected myself. $600 on what, sweetheart? On jewelry? In what context? Hi, Laura. I did check the ring that you asked me about, sweetheart. Those are CZ, or as I say here, CZ. So that ring's going to be very affordable if you're interested in it. I'm not one of those people that charges crazy money for silver jewelry. Well, especially more modern silver jewelry. And I know some of it can be crazy money. 600, honey, would be likely like coin silver. Coin silver after 1923 here in the UK is 500 silver. So if something is marked 600, it's probably a lower grade silver. I have a really interesting piece that I'll show you all next week. I'm having stones set into it. It's rock quartz, rock crystal quartz, and it's carved. And it's in a lower grade silver. And funny thing is, I think it says it was made in France. But y'all know, once upon a time, there weren't strict standards for grades of metal, for purity of metal. It was actually the British that set the standard at 925. Trish, how are you? Gosh, I have Trish here. I have Felicia here. Deb said, "Oh, well, why don't you have a preview and see if anybody wants to buy, because there's not going to be a lot of people out because of summer." But hey, me, if it's hot in the summertime and the house is cool, I'm going to hang in the house. And it's Sunday and I haven't had a show. And even though I'm packing, I can still show things. And I've got loads of new things in to show you all. Some reasonable, some expensive. But definitely something for everyone. So yeah, my best guess, Terry, would be that 600. If it was on a silver bracelet, 100 degrees. No, thank you. No, I draw the line at about 85. Well, Fahrenheit, that is. We actually got a few days in the 90s here. And let me tell you, it was miserable. Because I've told you all, less than 5% of the homes in the UK have air conditioning. Because we don't normally get that weather. And on the coast, it's always cooler. 112. Good Lord. No, ma'am. Yeah, Florida, oh gosh, I remember the year that I lived there before I came back to England. I tell everyone, you run from your air-conditioned home to your air-conditioned car, and you go somewhere air-conditioned. Well, you're in a beautiful part of California, though, Trish, where you don't suffer the heat as much. Justine, too, it seems. Yeah. Well, Ellen, I mean, you lived in Northern Ireland, so yeah, I'm still, I can do Celsius. I can. I've been here long enough. But yeah, I go right back to Fahrenheit. Linda, how are you? Yeah, I don't care if these are CZ. This ring is adorable. I love how the mother of pearl is pink and how it glows. Now, how are you in New York, honey? She's in upstate New York. Where are you closer to Buffalo, aren't you? It is very feminine. I've been in a girly mood lately. Bows and, well, girly mood lately. Come on. I like girly things. I like feminine jewelry. Let's put it that way. I've never been mistaken for a man. Wow. No, honey. No. 100 degrees is not for me. I would melt. You're taking out boxwood bushes in 80-degree heat. I hope you're keeping yourself hydrated. I am going to show you all the Georgian piece. I keep calling it Georgian. It isn't Georgian. It's early Victorian, 1845. I'm so sorry. Every time I look at the rose-cut diamonds, I think Georgian. And that is a misnomer. Because they did use rose cuts early, even into the early 1900s. Ugh. Ugh. That's disparaging, but the good news is that boxwood, if you replace them, say next year, the box would grow quickly. And that is all pierced work. I can probably show you better from this side. And the diamonds are set into cups. It is completely hallmarked, and it is French. She's in remarkable condition for her age. Oh no. Tell me I do have my charger here for my phone, because I just saw my phone do 20%. Yes, I do. I'm dippy, but not that dippy. Not today. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that. Zoomed you in to show you that bracelet and then went hunting my phone charger. I swear I was born blonde. And that is no slag. I'm not slagging off anyone who's blonde. I just feel dippy sometimes. It's actually, for its age, it's a nice wearable size as well. It's 2¼ inches, the opening. They are rose-cut diamonds. They've been set into cups, and they've been foiled. They put silver foil behind the diamonds. Now, back in the day, before they had electric lighting, you would foil the back of your diamond like a rhinestone so it would attract more light. And that's the only reason they go dark. They didn't have incandescent lighting, honey. Everything was candle. Well, the only incandescent lighting they had was candle. Oh, that's terrible. I do like boxwood. I have rather small wrists, so I will show you that this goes all the way up to midway my forearm. Well, a Chinese moth will not kill your picket fence, so that's probably prudent. They would be clear without the foil, yes. Yeah, I was tempted, honestly tempted, to have my diamond setter pull them all out and clean the foil off of them. But most of the examples I've seen leave the foil behind it. Yeah, that's the problem with Georgian diamonds. They've been foiled. And that's what makes them look dark. I've only had a couple instances where they weren't foiled. Early Victorian, 1845. It's hallmarked for Felicia. She's a heavy beauty, and she's 15 karat gold. Yeah, 15.20 grams. It's 2,700, and I dare you to find one like it. The weight, the construction, and the age. Not to mention the beauty. Hi, Angret. Angret, honey, I've had your package ready for 2 weeks. I've just waited for you to send me what size marcasite you need for replacement. Uh, the proper Georgian necklace is a lot less money, but she is a lot smaller. And if anyone's interested in that one, I'll give you the price. What did I say? It's on a 19.5-inch chain. I do, Linda. Nearly everyone is packed, but I haven't shipped yet. I am going to break it up over 3 days. Oh, yes, honey, I would send you tracking and photos. You know that. Yeah, I can start it. And like I said, you can tell me, whoever wins can tell me what length you want it. I can make it up to 20 inches. They're bezel set garnets. It's Edwardian. It's currently in a 13-inch chain. I want to say that's 13. Let's measure it quickly. Oh, I'm a big fibber. It's 14. The ball in the front. No, she's not. She's out with her children today. I was just playing this one by ear. They are mixed color garnets. And it's currently on a 14-inch chain, but I will put it on the length of your choice because not too many of us can wear that tiny. And it won't be an antique chain as well. It's 9 karat gold. And the start is $395. Oh, I didn't think about that. I thought, well, I can handle chat. Uh-huh. Well, I can if I open up my other device. Ellen, if you're feeling like it. Oh, is she talking about the pools of light? There's a locket. There are earrings. There's a single pendant. You know, there's loads of pools of light here. I saw you, Joanna. Thank you. Let me call this down, Linda, and I'll give you a price for them, sweetheart. Going once, going twice, fair warning, going into my... Oh, and I need a length. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Only if you feel well enough, honey. Sold to Joanna. And a length, please. That is a fabulous fringe. And thank you, honey. 18. Okay. Let me write out 18. The chain's right here. But I thought I can make it up to 20. And loads of people do ask me for 20. So better not to do it. I'll put your stick pin with it as well. I just sourced that one. The earrings, the pools of light earrings, they are the smaller pools, identical, to that pendant. The weight of the pools, no, it's okay. I don't mind doing little modifications for y'all. They weigh, well, I guess you just need the weight of one, don't you? One for each ear, right? We'll weigh them one at a time. One is 3.82 grams. They're 7.62 grams together. I have put them in. You know how sensitive my ears are. And because they're longer, they don't bother me. They're Art Deco, and the start is $195. They're on a shepherd's hook. And they are rock crystal quartz. What can we put behind them so I can show you? The reverse. They are a centimeter and a half across. Or not, yeah, a centimeter. They are 3/4 of an inch across. How's that? Yep, to be fair, I only wore them for one day, Amgret. But you know, if they're too heavy, I can't even wear them that long. Is that better perspective? This is the locket. That I've got a picture of this little fellow in. You have ones like that? Yeah, they're the deco ones. I cannot wear the Victorian ones, the big ones. These ones I can wear, they're more comfortable. But these are going to go to Felicia. Going once, going twice, dropped it, but it's on my padded desk, so we're safe. Fair warning. And sold to Felicia. I've had loads of all sizes. For earrings, these are the most comfortable, I think. Yeah, I can't either. They're beautiful. I love the bigger pools of light, but no, I can never wear them in my ears. The locket, I'll show that next. Sterling silver. I only have it on this chain to display it. Y'all let me know what length chain you want, and I'll find an antique chain to put it on. You did, and it will go perfectly. That is the same size of these, Felicia. Hang on. See if I can grab one of those necklaces. I do have one out. In fact, your earrings are a little bit bigger because those earrings are the same size of this pendant. They'll still go gorgeously, though. Okay, the pools of light. Rock crystal quartz, sterling silver, and it's Victorian. I just popped this picture in. Hi, Jeanette. How are you, sweetheart? I'll measure this one across. This is a large Victorian pool. Of course, 2 halves, and it's a locket. And it is nearly 1.5 inches across. Just under. It's in wonderful condition. Many of these are scratched to Hades and back. Because quartz is soft. In fact, I think this one is probably in the best condition I've seen in quite a while of the lockets. This one's $295, and that'll be on the antique chain of your choice, the length. I only put it on this one for display, just because I don't like to put a pendant without a chain. It's got a funny clasp on it. It doesn't really clasp, it just sits together, folds together. It clasps, but just the little edge goes into the other edge. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now I got to get it open. There we go. One edge fits into the other edge. Well, this turned into a sale real quick. Which, like I said, if there's something you want to see, just ask. And if you don't ask me, then I'm going to start pulling things. These are absolutely stunning. I haven't put them in my ears, so I can't tell you. I'll tell you how heavy they are. They're 7.25 grams in each ear. They're Art Deco. They're Bristol blue enamel. They're set on 9 carat and they're wrapped in 9 carat. And I will also tell you that Bulgari copied the design and made earrings in the 70s, and they go for thousands. If you do a little quick Google search of these, you'll see the Bulgari ones. These are $150. But if you can't wear a heavy earring, they're not for you. But I will show you that the enamel is in pristine. They're just 1.25 inches across. The enamel is so pristine, I thought it was stone. I mean, it's probably wise, if you're going to have enamel, to put in an earring. It is so delicate. Beautiful, yes. Delicate, yes. Oh, let's start some music. Just gets too quiet here, and then you hear the house noises. I should ask, are there any requests before I start pulling pieces? Or do you all just want me to show? Because I hear crickets. Actually, I hear my chair and my knees. What can I show you that I think you'll like? What about that gorgeous iris glass set? That's the pendant. I'm going to come back so you can see the actual size. Put it on the bust. It's got some tangles there. What I love are the earrings. I'm telling you, I could count on one hand how many times I've found iris glass earrings, especially of the period. They're usually later. Now, they came together to me as a set. Let me see if I have another piece. I'm sure I have more. I mean, there's no reason you couldn't mix them and match them. Should I sell them separately, do you think? I think let's do them separate. So these are far more pale than the necklace. They're more on the pale, like this necklace. They're more on the pale iris glass. Jeanette, you are kidding me. Let's do an 85 start on these. They're French lever back. They're both Deco, Felicia. I'm going to say they're both probably 1930s. Both the leaves and the large pendant. I see Linda is in 85. Sorry, I didn't mean to zoom you out so quick. Oh, with the necklace? Yeah, absolutely, hon. Absolutely. Yeah, both of them, you know, they're both shorter. They're both period pieces. Let me see if I can get this little tangle out of here. I noticed when I put it up on the bust. Quick enough. It's not a knot, luckily. It's just a little tangle in the chain. If there are no more bids, we'll call this down for Linda. Well, it depends on which necklace, honey. Because each of the iris glass and sterling are different prices. The big one. Well, y'all did want me to split them up. Now you want a set. I'll give you a price for the necklace. And then you tell me if you want it as a set. And you know why I put everything to auction, so everyone has an opportunity. When I give it a buy it now price, then it just goes to one person and then everybody gets upset. That way it gives everyone an opportunity. Even though a lot of times it turns out that it is the buy it now price, but it still gives other people the opportunity to buy it. It's just fair. And I'm going to try to get this knot, not knot, but tangle out. if I don't do it now, I'll forget about it. You'll say, darn her, why did she send that to me with a tangle? No, by the time you get it, it probably would be a knot. Okay, got it. It's free. I'm going to say this is probably a 16-inch, but we'll measure it. And this is the original chain. It is marked sterling. Well, I think you can tell it's the original chain. It's very delicate. But it's nice to have it. Yep, 16. I knew. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Thank you for saying something. And thank you for buying your gorgeous necklace. I'm going to start this one at 70. Because I know there are a couple of you interested, so it gives you a little room to play with. I should have started, I was going to start the set at 150. And both of them can be extended. Well, you'll sort yourselves out. I do have to say, I have the most well-mannered YouTube channel, people. Not that I go outside much of my channel, but I don't have time. It's not that I don't care about other people, I do. I just don't have time to watch live sales. Gosh, I barely have time to do my own. Jennifer, how are you? No, no. There have actually been a few rude people, but they weren't my people. They were just people coming into a live. Thank you, Trish. Linda, you should have let me sell it as a set, darn you. Going once, going twice. Sold to Linda. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Trish. My granddaughter growing like a bad weed. Not a bad weed, a good weed. She's a good weed. Mimi doesn't want to call her a bad weed. She's not a bad girl. She's a good girl. And how is yours, honey? Let me get this written up for Linda. And her package is right there, so yay. Yeah, oh, absolutely, honey, because you got a 10. No problem. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, I think it's so appropriate though, especially here. Well, hello, Silverheart. Are you new? Welcome into Keller Queen Antique Jewelry from England. I heard a couple of you hold your breath. I'm going to rub this pearl and just see if that is just a little smuts. Because I did clean it with silver cleaner, but very carefully, because you got to be careful with turquoise and silver cleaner. Yeah, I think it was just a little bit of schmutz on the pearl. Because it's bezel set. I would not, I can replace it and could have it replaced, but wouldn't want to. I think the pearl got dark from the silver cleaner. Looks much better. Edwardian Persian turquoise, a natural pearl, bezel set, all in sterling. It's on a 14-inch original chain. It's turquoise in the matrix. I'm going to show you the original spring ring. Oh, Terry, I know you love turquoise. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to measure the pendant because the chain is 14 inches long. We can always add an extender. And it's just a curved chain, so that won't be too difficult. Now, me personally, I can wear a 14, but only because I have a scrawny neck. Yes, I said scrawny. It is scrawny. Even when I was heavier, I had a thin neck. It's 2 inches long from the top of the pendant to the bottom of the middle drop. And the pearl was fine. It just had some schmutz on it from cleaning. Schmutz, a little mark. I'm going to say 185 start. And I've seen 2 dangles like that go for double that. Never with the 3 dangle. You know, I'm gravitating. I have all of those sterling silver rings here, and I'm totally gravitating to the antique pieces. So if you don't want to see antique, just yell at me. Because that's the first thing I want to pick up. I'm like, ooh, ooh, look at this. Ooh, no, look at that. Because I don't only sell it, I wear it, and I love it. me. Hey, Deb has to say me the same thing when she moderates. Me. Yeah, it's stunning. I'm surprised. But I'm not. It's summer. And sales always slow in the summer a bit. I know you all have, many of you have children and grandchildren, and it's holidays. It is a stunner, isn't it, Jane? Going once. The turquoise, the matrix in it is absolutely gorgeous. You know what it looks like. It looks like my favorite. Looks like Bisbee. But I'm quite sure it's Persian. But you don't see a lot of the turquoise with that type of matrix. It's similar to the matrix that was in the large spider ring, actually. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, sold to Ellen. I have her bracelet right here, so it will join the bag. Can I show Felicia your bracelet? I don't know if she's seen it. Have you seen the bracelet that Ellen got? Felicia loves micro mosaic, and she actually worked on mosaics, if y'all remember. There's one repair here. No, it's Victorian. Isn't it fabulous? And teeny tiny. Doesn't fit my wrist. Lucky Ellen has a little tiny wrist. Yeah, there is damage to the tesserae, to the center one, but I think that's pretty understandable because it would have rolled to the bottom. But it has been set. It's Italian. Victorian aesthetic. I think I said 1880s. Are we going to stick with antique, or do you want me to switch to the sterling, to the more modern sterling? Hi, Silver Girl. How are you, sweetheart? So nice to see so many of you in. It is Grand Tour, yes. And so many fabulous pieces were collected, especially by the English. Do you know I've sold all of my Dragon's Breath bracelets, my own personal ones. My daughter wanted one. I had to go and buy her one. It's shocking, but I say when I do sell things like that, I will find something I want. Some rings, yeah, why not? the multicolored, Barbara, the pretty one with the little leaves, with the ivy. I haven't sold the ivy. The iris glass with the ivy leaves. I'm sorry about the fuzz. I can see it. It's those cups. The claws are cupped. They're split. Are they maple? I thought they were ivy. Could be both. It's one of the two. It's a pretty leaf. They're repoussé. Could be wine as well. I know what it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's iris, definitely iris glass, which, you know, also is called rainbow glass. And if anyone's interested in that one, I'll start it at $125. So if that's the one you mean, Barbara, no, I haven't sold it yet. I sold the other two pieces. Let me give you a length. I think it's 16 inches, but can be extended. $16 Leaves. That's smart, Ellen. Just say leaves. They are bezel set and open backed. FYI. And they leave them open back so they get more light, which is smarter to me than putting foils. But, you know, too late for Georgian jewelry. I see Felicia. That's okay, Laura. We haven't done the rings yet, honey, if you're still interested in that one. I keep picking up antiques. It's me. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Felicia. I'll have to find you some earrings, Felicia. I love this necklace. The iris, yes, just sold. I carry it often, though, honey. No, I'll give you an extender. You can't buy it, Felicia. I will give you one. Don't be silly. Yes, honey, iris. Do we want to go to the rings? I've got to put something on that bust. It's naked. We'll put the rock crystal. We want something pretty. In sterling or 18 karat, honey? Big difference in price. Even though they're both a half carat. Both. Okay. Fair enough. I'll show the sterling first because they're on the desk and the 18 karat are in the box. These are half carat of rounds, natural mine diamonds. They are G to H in color. They're SI clarity, which means slightly included. I'm going to show them to you in my hand. They're quarter carats in each ear, so half carat total. In sterling, they're $150. They're in a 4 claw or prong setting. Let's see, I've got marker on my finger already. So like me. Now I'll show the 18 karat. They're 18 karat, they're princess cut, they're F in color. So whiter. They are SI as well, which I think a princess cut actually hides inclusions better than a round. Inclusions are marks in the diamonds. And I'm being conservative of grading these at SI. I think honestly, they're probably a VVS too, as you can see. They have platinum heads. They're also in a 4 prong or 4 claw setting, and 18 karat gold post. So if you're like me and you have sensitivity to metals, 18 carats, usually my best bet. And these are $495. They're also a half carat total weight. Retail, these are over $1,000. Easy, anywhere. So they're half price here. I don't normally grab diamonds, but I saw these and had to have them. Yep, they're also half carat total. Princess cuts, though. Sorry, guys. They don't have queen cuts. They have marquee. They have princess, but no queen cuts yet. Yeah, I know. You would Barb works in diamonds. She will tell you that you would pay more than that for lab diamonds. These are naturally mined diamonds. I will guarantee them to be naturally mined diamonds. Well, Barb and I were having a discussion about lab diamonds. Neither of us likes them. And she said, I don't know what it is about those huge lab diamonds. Why do I dislike them? And I said, because they're soulless. They're too big, they're too bright, they're too white, they're too sparkly like a disco ball. And they're absolutely soulless. I'd wear a CZ first. I will not sell them. Someone could give me them and I won't sell them. That's how strongly I feel about them. Can I see the difference? I can spot the difference right off because they're internally flawless. They're completely colorless and they're internally flawless. So in most cases, yes. I can't wait to go back to my gold dealer in Birmingham this week. I don't know what I was thinking. He's got a 1 million pound diamond tennis necklace set in platinum in the case. I'm going to put it on. I'll do a video of it. And they're all mined diamonds. 1 million pounds. Wait till you see it. It literally looks like something a queen would wear. It was I took my breath away. And I am generally, even though I sold diamonds for years, I am not a big diamond person. I think it's the fact being married 3 times and having 3 diamonds. Yeah, no more diamonds. Not for me. I don't think it's my stone. All right. Yeah, he does. Well, oh, honey, this man does. I've never seen someone do as much business in one day in front of my eyes. It was like a bank. Well, honey, April. My birthstone is emerald. I'm a May baby, so yeah, I love emeralds. Maybe I'll go emerald, but no more diamonds for me. I love a diamond bracelet, diamond necklace, diamond earrings. Sure, no more diamond rings. Even though I do buy them, I love them, especially when they're antique. But just not for me. If there aren't any requests, I think I'm going to show some of the sterling silver rings. Should we go with my personal favorites first? Oh, I love emeralds. Well, I've got an emerald on this evening. I've had this one, oh gosh, I bought this years ago when I was selling. Sterling silver, pink spinel, 1940s, and a quite nice large blue moonstone. I don't normally wear my rings, honestly, when I'm showing. I do wear jewelry. Not a ton. Just a sec, Barb. I will grab the mandrel. It is a beauty. And Barbara, I just got your gift back. So that's why you haven't been packed. I'll show you what I got you. This is a 7.5. If you twist my arm, I can get it sized. Because it's got a standard shank on it. It's the fancy shanks where I run into way too much money on a sterling ring. How is she? HC, how are you, honey? This is one of the most expensive sterling rings. Well, I mean, it's not, I don't think it's that expensive, but especially for this ring, for a blue moonstone. It's $150 start. Oh no, 3 weeks. That's serious. How is she? She's okay though? Oh, good. Thank you, Barbara. I see you, honey. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Barbara. Isn't it gorgeous? Well, listen, come on. I'm a blue moonstone person. Y'all know that. I also love pink. I absolutely love it. Do you want it as 6, honey? I know, I just put your gift in with your opals. Let me pull it out. I did get it sized for you. Ah, here it is. Along with Leslie's ring that I had sized, and rings for Deanna, and oh my goodness. Thank you, Silver. Silver Heart, because we have Silver Girl here too. just get the 6 on. That's what I had done for you, Barbara. Diamond and opal ring. Do we want to stick with antique? Size 6, okay, honey. I'll take it up Wednesday. Art Deco. It's paste, and if anybody wants to know what paste is glass. But the jewelry term for it is paste. It's raspberry and it's delicious. Paste was actually started in the Georgian era. That is a 7 1/4. Leave it as is? Okay, honey. Done. In the box, and then I can ship you. Yay! $7 1/4. Art Deco at 75. You'll see there's a theme. Lots of pink stones. I was in a pink mood. Think pink. It actually is for glass. This one is vintage. Oh, Felicia. Okay. Thank you, Felicia. Oh, I know, Barbara. Take care, honey. Thank you for stopping in. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Felicia. This one is vintage. 6 1/2. It's a pink spinel. I'm sorry, pink and white spinel, not CZ. And this one is 65. Yeah, they're usually pretty chewed up. But that one is in nice shape. This is pink, almost red spinel, actually. I love spinel. They do glow. Well, hello, Percival. 6 1/4. 6.25. Sterling silver. I'm going to say rhodium plated. It's got that rhodium. But just a lovely ring. Love portrait style. Now here we have ruby and diamond. More modern. And 9 1/4. And you're not going to miss this one. Definitely a statement. $90 start. I wasn't sure about that one, but I think it looks nice on the hand, especially when you've got a larger hand. Now I'm going to show this, and it's either Mystic Topaz or Mystic Quartz. There are some teeny tiny diamonds around it. I just like them because they're fun. And they're pretty. It's a size 8. I'm going to do this one for 45. I love this treatment of Mystic the most because it looks like the Swarovski Aurora Borealis. I've seen it in the purpley green. You know, there was loads of Mystic treatments. It's an enhancement to the stone. It's eye catching, and I love anything AB. Just a bit of a magpie that way. And you all know if it doesn't sell now, people watch back the show. So that's why we give a price. Yep, you can. I'm going to put it on my hand right now. Okay, Ellen. Actually goes really well with my nail polish. And I noticed my nail is chipped. These are at my nails, but they just have builder gel on them. This one's 55. Oh, it's an 8 1/4. Let me check it again. I'm pretty sure that's what we said. Yep, 8 1/4. It's a little too big for my hand. I could probably find a finger that'll fit. Yep. Well, it's not nice, but it fits my middle finger. If my moderator's going to leave me, we're gonna take last request because we won't have a moderator. Should I say the other? Let's show the other Art Deco while I'm thinking about it. It's pink spinel and paste. They're old cuts. And it's an Art Deco ring of a Victorian ring. No, that's okay, honey. Don't apologize. It was last minute. You're not feeling well. I appreciate your help. I have actually had a ring very similar to this that was Victorian. I love it too. Absolutely love it on the finger. It is small though. Because it is an antique ring, it's just about a 5. The paste in this is absolutely gorgeous. And it's a pink spinel in the middle. FYI. There's a stone in the middle. But paste, glass diamonds. And this one is 150. Oh, the paste is that's the jewelry term for glass, honey. Stones were copied from the Georgian era on in glass to look like diamonds. But the center stone is a pink spinel. Bristol diamonds. I've heard of that term. What's it refer to, Felicia? And I think the last one I'll show you is the black opal. It's a black opal doublet. It is set with natural diamonds. Looks very deco, but it's more modern. Ah, okay. Avon Valley Mines. All right. I sure will. I'll have a good look for you. Oh, rock quartz. Okay, rock quartz. I do too. They're little baguettes that are channel set on both sides. It's a black opal doublet, which I've explained what opal doublets are. It's rock crystal quartz, then they put a slice of opal, and then host rock. I have heard of them. I have heard of them, Felicia. And they used it in Georgian jewelry, wasn't it? Now, this one is a 10 and a quarter. So if you've got a 10 and a quarter finger, it's an absolutely gorgeous ring. Now, I have sold Georgian rock crystal quartz pieces. I'll do this one for 150. Agate, which agate pieces, sweetheart? Brooches? The agate, the gold brooch, the sterling ones. Yes, I have the sterling ones. The banded and the moss agate. Thank you, Jane. Were these the two, honey, that you were talking about? Oh, thank you, cherished. The moss. I see a little wolver in the setting there, but I don't think I think that's just shaped to the stone. I was worried because it was a little wobbly there, but not from the front. I think they just shaped it to the cabochon. $75. Specimen, the book, and the jewelry. Yeah, well, going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you, Linda. I'm going to show one more piece, and then I know Ellen's going to have to go. Just a blue moonstone bracelet. Nothing major. sentence early. I think this was a necklace, and I think someone converted it because it's 8 inches long. And tell me where you're going to find a blue moonstone bracelet that's 8 inches long. Antique clasp. They're all antique bezel set. There are cabochons. There are sugar loaves. You all know what these go for. Go online and find me one under 500 at the moment. And 8 inches long. It's $395. Love moonstone. Well, with that, kings and queens, I think we're going to wrap this evening up. I will not see you next weekend because I have to finish all this packing up, and then I'm going to take a break, and I won't be on next weekend. But I will be on the following weekend. And hopefully in August we can get back to normal and have a sale every week. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you so much for helping. Thank you for sending me the list. I want to thank you all for being here. I love you too, Felicia. And I'm so happy we all got to see you and meet your new friend. Thank you, Lily. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. If anyone watches this back, which I know a lot of my people will, if there are any of the pieces that you're interested in, just get in touch with me. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Justine. Have Barb. Don't worry. I love you all. Have a happy rest of your Sunday. It's okay, honey. Yes, I am getting ready. I'm tired. I'm glad we ended a bit early. Thank you, Ellen, so much for coming in and helping, honey. And she's not well. Bless her. Oh, thank you, HC. If you all need anything, just give me a message. Take care of yourselves. Be kind, and that means be kind to yourself as well.